I'm John from No Rolls Barred, and welcome to Board Game Club, where the first rule of Board Game Club is it's not what you know, it's who knows what. Every week we gather our friends here in our lovely No Rolls Barred studio to show you just how much fun board gaming can be. And this week we've got something very special for you. This week we're playing the coolest, hottest, sexiest game you've never heard of because it's designed by me. We're playing You Know It. You Know It is designed by Invisible Typewriter, which is my company along with my wife, Viv, and my friend, Matt. And if I do say so myself, it's really good. If you want to get yourself a copy of You Know It, the Kickstarter for the game is currently live. It has gone live as soon as this video came out, so you can back it there and get a whole bunch of other cool perks, and the link to do that is right below. You Know It is a trivia game with elements of betting and social deduction. The game takes place over 3 rounds of 5 questions. Whoever has the most points at the end of the 3rd round wins. So we start with phase 1, write your answers. So, players are going to be answering the 5 trivia questions read out on this lovely board, and they're going to write 2 things down. In this column here, they're going to write what they think the correct answer is, and in this one here, they're going to write a number from 0 to the number of players in the game, and that number is how many people they think got the answer right. At the end of the round, you'll get a point for every correct question answered, and you'll get a point for every correct number that you got right. Then we move on to phase 2, betting. So, in phase 2, you're going to use these lovely tokens to place bets on your friends to try and score more points. So, we've got one here, the You Know It token, and we've got the You Don't Know It token. These are going to be placed in the little orifice, I'm very sorry that I said that, corresponding to the player that you want to bet on. So if you wanted to bet on purple, you would put your token there. And as you can see, there's only space for 1 token in each slot, so you can only bet on 1 person each question. And also you can only bet 1 of these per question, so you couldn't bet your You Know It and your Don't Know It in the same question. You have until the end of 5 questions to use both of these tokens. And here's how it works. If you think someone definitely knows the answer to a question, you're going to bet your You Know It token on them. And if you think they probably don't know the answer to the question, you're going to bet your You Don't Know It on them. So for example, if the question was on, let's say, wrestling, you'd bet your You Know It token on me, because I'm the most knowledgeable, skilled, incredibly... Can't even say. That is a terrible example. I'm not going to use that, because some people don't believe that I know the wrestling knowledge that I have. So let's say the question actually is on, I don't know, the music of Crowded House. You're going to bet your You Don't Know It token on Laurie, because he's a big, stupid Philistine, and he wouldn't know good music if it took a shit on his doorstep. If you're correct, you flip that token over and get the point, and it goes in front of you. But if you're wrong, the token is flipped over and it goes in front of the player that you bet on, which would mean stupid Laurie would get a point, and I'd be absolutely furious about that. So make sure you don't under or overestimate the knowledge of the players that you're betting on. So while you do want to get every trivia question right, you are allowed to pretend that you don't know the answer, or maybe that you do, in order to convince someone to bet on you to try and scoop up some of their points. That's a very good strategy for getting more points on the board. Phase 3 is scoring your points. So you're going to tot up every correct answer you've got here and every correct number that you've guessed for a maximum of 10. Then you're going to add any correct bets that you placed that you got right, which will go in front of you, and any incorrect bets that anyone placed on you, which will go in front of you. Then you're going to add that score up. That's the end of round 1. At the end of round 3, whoever is furthest around the track wins. And that's it. That's the whole game. So if you like the sound of that and would like to get yourself a copy, you can back it right now on Kickstarter. Our company is called Invisible Typewriter. The game is called You Know It. We've play tested it so many times. I'm really, really excited about it. I really love playing it. There are loads of fantastic backer rewards. You can play Werewolf with me. You can play You Know It with the whole design team. There are signed copies. There are badges. We're doing an online launch party. There's all sorts on there. So make sure you go and put a pledge on Kickstarter. It'll be live from now as soon as the video comes out for the next month, and we would really, really appreciate your support. It's our first game, we're a brand new company, and without people like you backing it, without doing this video, this wouldn't even be possible. So thank you so much for watching in the first place, and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you didn't like it, don't let me know what you think in the comments. Or just tweet me at elfakador. I love hearing all your thoughts. So who will be a know-it-all and who will know nothing? Jon Snow, that was a bad accent and a bad cultural reference, so it's likely to not be me, but we will find out as we play You Know It.
Yes. And they'll end up in the train stations, but the train stations are actually slides, and the slides sit down in the pool of milk. Oh, but the milk's poison. Yes, yes, yes. And then we just need a few more unpleasant chance cards, turn Park Lane into a horrible trap, and this will be the most upsetting and annoying Monopoly butt yet. How did you get in here? What the hell do you think you're doing? How did you get past my highly trained and deadly guard? Sullivan! Sullivan, you've let another cretin through the impregnable portal!
I was in the toilet again, sir.
I keep my catheter attached at all times, so I never need step away from my precious Monopoly boards. I suppose you're here for my other secrets too. Well, if you sign up to the No Rolls Barred newsletter, you'll be in luck, because I'll let you know what the next Monopoly butt will be. It's only for the most loyal and devoted of fans. But if you speak a word of it to anyone, I'll have you crushed to death.
The toilet's blocked again, sir.
For goodness sake, fix it myself.
Would you like to know what the next Monopoly butt is?
Then you'll have to sign up to the newsletter, you nosy worm. It's fixed.
Joining me this week for Board Game Club, we've got the top trivia team in the business. We've got Sullivan. Hello. We've got Lorna.
Hi.
We've got Laurie.
Hello.
We've got Rosie.
Hello.
And we've got Ken.
Hello.
And this week, we're playing the hot new game that everyone's talking about that you probably haven't heard of yet because it's brand new and also was created by me. We're playing You Know It. It's my game.
Oh my God.
So exciting. This is a game created by Invisible Typewriter, which is my company with my wife Viv and my friend Matt. And I resisted saying my wife like Borat. Didn't
Well done!
So brave.
I have already
That's
recorded
progress, people.
I literally did that in my wedding speech. I said,
And she's still very
Still,
good.
she's still So yeah, we're playing You Know It, which is a trivia game with light betting and social deduction elements. It's very, very simple, but I am very, very bad at it. So there's a very good chance that someone around this table will literally beat me at my own game, and I'll be furious. But we're going to start, just to explain the rules, I'm going to read some trivia questions. We're going to write our answers on these boards for the correct answer to the question and the number of people we think got it right. And we're going to bet on who else we think around the table has got the answer right. But we'll explain the rest as we come to it. Now it's time to see the questions. So we've been designing the questions as a team at Visible Typewriter, but for this show, I haven't been able to look at any of the questions we're about to see. So Viv is going to present them to me. I don't know what these questions are. You might think I'm bluffing, and then you'll see the results of this game and you'll know that I couldn't possibly be bluffing and how badly I do. But anyway, when playing this, particularly with strangers, but playing with friends, it's quite nice to get a sense of what specialist subjects people have. So starting with you, Ken, what would you say is an area you're particularly comfortable with? And maybe an area that you're not comfortable with?
Comfortable US state capitals, I'm pretty good at.
Are you?
Yeah,
That's going to be mine.
most of them. Was it?
That's like the only good facts that I have. Shit, Ken.
I did this one.
Pub quiz team.
Damn it!
Just waiting for that one round that we're going to smash. But it's going to be a race to see who gets it first. I hope Santa Fe, New Mexico comes up with this. I will get that. What else? Minor characters in Star Wars.
Nice.
Ones
Ooh,
I'm
okay.
bad at, probably sport, music.
Okay.
Most things.
Okay.
Most normal things people care about.
Interesting.
Okay. How about you, Rosie?
Specialist subject, I don't know. I'm quite good at books, classic literature.
Okay.
Probably quite good at films as well.
Okay.
What am I bad at? I'd say I'm bad. I would say actually I'm quite good at like estimating things like distances, numbers, things like that.
Ooh.
I would say.
Weakness.
I think I'm quite good at that.
Limitless Win.
No,
Have you seen
I
it?
haven't
You
seen
love
that.
it.
Okay.
I recommend it.
So yeah, I would.
That's going to be very useful, I
Yeah,
think.
I'd say I'm fairly okay at that. May not get it bang on, but I'm not bad at it. But I am bad at dates and history. So,
Bad at dates.
We had a lovely date, Rosie. We had a lovely date.
we did, but we're not dating anymore.
Because of you.
Because of what you did.
I'm just bad.
I'm so bad. What's your specialist subject, Laurie?
I'm really good at the one where you get to count the number of beans in a jar just by looking at it. I'm really good at that one.
I'm sure that will come
Yeah,
up.
or alternatively, Generation 1 Transformers. So I hope there's those questions about that, Viv, right? Yeah. All right.
There's those.
I don't know.
I got us in the bag, guys.
Laurie has 2 Transformers on his desk.
I've got 3 Transformers on my desk.
What does that mean?
Lie about Laurie.
I bought one more recently. You said you were good at estimating. I found a liar.
What is a transformer? Is that like a battery?
Yeah.
The cartoon.
TV show about robots.
Robots in disguise.
They made films. Michael Bay made.
How old are you?
Michael Bay made loads of films.
Don't overthink
One came
it.
out last year.
I'm 6 years old.
Now that makes sense. No, wait, 6-year-olds love Transformers. Specialist subject for me, probably, literature, but like not really classic literature. I'm okay at literature and music, pop music, I'm fairly good at. Very not good at sport. That's going to be a real Achilles heel for me. And historical dates, not great at, I would say. How about you, Lauren?
I can do a couple of types of dog.
Okay.
I can do whippets.
Really specific.
And not greyhounds, just whippets. And I can do.
Confusing with greyhounds.
Yeah, they're bigger. And they don't turn into a car, so you won't like them.
Unlike other dogs.
I already don't like them.
The Simpsons.
That's good.
I could do Irish history, and all the dates, and probably music, but like 80s, 70s.
Okay.
But that's
That's
probably
good.
That's
Pretty
it.
good.
Any topics you're not comfortable with?
Awful at Transformers.
Well, it's because you don't believe in them.
I just learned about what they
The
are.
answer is just no. No,
guys-
no.
that's how you guys
Sorry,
know
not
about
real, not answering a question about it.
Won't accept.
Who's the leader of the Autobots? Absolutely fucking
No.
not.
Is it a whippet? I can't do distances, or I'm dyspraxic, so I just can't fathom what a mile is. I don't know.
Fathom
what
is
it
also
Fathom?
distance.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's another distance.
is that a transformer?
Probably is. I bet it is.
I think it
There's
probably is.
there's got to be a
So long.
So long.
I'm too long.
long robot.
Yeah. Turns into a tape measure.
Yeah.
It's so shit.
I really need to know how deep this ocean is. Fathom? Yeah, I'll turn it to a tape measure. I'll be a gun. No. Solomon, what are your specialist topics? You're a bit of a quiz gun, I would say.
Oh, thank you. That's very
in
kind.
kill people.
Thank you. I kill people at quizzes. And then I win
Guns
every
don't kill people,
time.
Solomon does.
I'd say history, for sure. I'm reasonably good at like estimating dates of history as well.
Estimating dates.
Yeah, that'd be like it's going to be roughly around there.
I will
remember-
say, we were on a video, I think this was on camera, but we were talking about the radio, and it was like, when did the radio come out? Solomon was like, I reckon it's around 1895, and we looked it up, and it was exactly 1895. So he's good at dates.
I'm good with dates. I also once guessed the year that Leonardo da Vinci was born. That was a pub quiz moment for the ages. Only I remember.
It's so useful
In
in
certain
life, that
circles,
kind of
he's known
knowledge,
as the
you know.
Vitruvian Man now.
You're like a transformer, but for you turn into knowledge. I don't know what a transformer is.
You got it. Not a book, just the concept of knowledge.
And football. Football. I love football.
Wonderful.
Chelsea.
Any subjects you're not comfortable with?
I can really falter at literature, for sure.
He's not read a book.
I can't read.
Can't read.
Never read a book.
Famously can't read, and I can be really rubbish on music sometimes as well. So yeah, those two for sure.
All right. So we've learnt a lot about our players.
Too much, some might say.
Yeah,
So
I don't want to
much.
give that away.
If you're playing along at home, grab a pen and paper, because you can play along with us. All you need to do is write down the answers to the questions as I read them and the number of people of us that you think got it right. And everything else I'll explain when we get to it. Right, are we all ready?
Yes.
Good to go.
So excited.
Okay, here we go. Question 1. What letter begins the fewest words in the English language?
That's such an interesting
what a great question.
What a good question.
What letter? Well done, good. What letter begins the fewest words in the English language? So write down your answer at home, and you need to write the letter in the answer spot and a number from 0 to 6 of how many of us you think will get that right. In the full game at home, anyone, we kind of move the question asker around, but for this video, I'm just going to do it because it's simpler.
Do you think this is a trick question? Like,
No, F begins the fewest words. All the words
No,
that have
no,
fewest in
well,
start
It's not
with
going
F.
to. It's not going to be a trap. It will be.
I was thinking, like, what constitutes the English language?
The language in which we speak English.
You know what I mean?
No, I don't, because that question you asked was mental.
Right.
What constitutes the English language?
Yeah, like language, like terms that in our dialect that we use
Maybe
that
the
are actually
dictionary.
from other languages.
Maybe they checked the dictionary.
But
They probably
anything that's
counted.
in the dictionary.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay,
like,
They probably checked the dictionary, otherwise there's no way of doing it.
Which is the
That'd be like-
smallest chapter in a dictionary?
Oh, yeah.
that's the same question, right? Okay, everyone got their answers and their numbers.
Yes.
Okay.
Sick.
We'll move on to question 2. So we're going to do all the questions first, then we're going to bet afterwards.
Okay.
I love
Question
it.
2. Who's the only actor to be nominated for an Oscar for a Star Wars film, eh? Ken?
Oh, damn it.
Who's the only... I cannot believe that!
He doesn't know.
Who's the only actor to be nominated for an Oscar for a Star Wars film?
Oh.
And Star
So that
Wars
is-
is.
Star Wars is a Transformers sequel. They all turn into...
Who has been nominated for a Star Wars film?
The only actor to be
I
nominated.
don't know this.
Oh, Ken.
For a Star Wars film.
I don't know this, lies, Ken.
Okay, no, that's embarrassing. I can't do that.
I know, I'm really worried about putting an embarrassing answer.
Yeah.
I can't remember if this is his name.
Yeah. Jar Jar Binks.
Again.
He's a winner.
I actually love
Need someone to thank the Academy.
He went up. Oh my god! Imagine if he
God.
shut up.
Oh, God. Okay, all right.
I think I've got his name wrong. The person I think, and it could be wrong anyway.
It's Double Jar.
It's not like Ja Rule.
You never want a single jar.
Jar Binks.
Jar Jar Rule.
Ja Ja Rule.
We're not even naming the actor, we're naming the.
Yeah.
We presume the Jar Jar Binks is a real man.
Yeah, what else has he been in?
He is a real man.
He never worked after that.
And he was a chef.
So happy with his Oscar, he didn't need to.
Yeah, he had a furniture franchise.
Yeah. One day one.
Like Britney's perfume.
Right, question 3. Which South American country was the first to win the Football World Cup? Are you kidding me? Although, even though Sullivan probably knows this, we can bet on him. So
I forgot to bet on the.
oh, you don't bet yet.
I forgot to write a number for number 2, so I'll do that.
Okay. So write down the answer to the question that you think it is, and then a number of how many people you think got it right.
I watched
Give
a
me a
film
clue.
about
It's
this.
probably at least one.
I watched a film about this. It was a very bad film.
It was in 1930.
Yes.
Fucking hell. So, which South American country was the first to win the Football World Cup?
I could tell you the host nation, but it might give you a clue.
Because it's the winner.
Yes.
that immediately gave me a clue.
All right, change this answer.
I don't actually know if it's true.
Okay.
Because I watched the film United Passions, which is the worst film of all time. But it's really
the
fun. It's called United Passions. It's about rise. It's about the creation of FIFA.
Yeah.
But it's a really bad film because it's just propaganda, and it came out around a time when Sepp Blatter was in the news.
Yeah.
But in the film, he's like solving corruption.
Yeah.
He's the hero of the He's like fix the corruption at the end.
Wearing
Yeah.
a trench coat
Yeah.
with trilbies, seeking out
yeah.
scumbags.
He
FIFA
is.
paid for it. I think they paid like $14 million
Yeah.
on it, and they
Wow.
brought like $39 from the box office in
Yeah.
the opening weekend or something.
It made like
It's
it made
yeah.
like $300,000
in general.
ever.
And it was just complete propaganda because
Yeah.
they were being investigated.
Yeah.
Shit.
It has
Okay.
Tim Roth as Sepp Blatter.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Tim
Oh,
Roth.
wow.
Yeah, it's great.
Question 4. Who played Sepp Blatter in the film Ken said? No. Question 4. Simon and Garfunkel were originally named after which animated duo? Simon and Garfunkel were originally named after which animated duo?
Ooh.
That's a great question. God, you've absolutely smashed these questions.
What?
I'm a big fan of that because I'm a huge Simon and Garfunkel fan. So
Oh.
I'm a huge fan of that.
Good bluffing there, Sullivan. I know what I'm betting on.
I love Guyman and Garfunkel.
Feeling pretty confident about that one.
Does it say animated duo?
Okay, and finally, so make sure you've written your numbers as well as the answers to the questions, the number of how many people you think got it right. Final question, question 5 of round 1. What geological feature creates earthquakes in San Francisco? What geological feature creates earthquakes in San Francisco?
What specifically in San Francisco?
That's what it says.
Geological feature.
Okay. I think I know.
I know it. I know it.
called?
I know it.
Tell me, Ken.
I know it.
I love the desire to look smart overriding the desire to win the game. I'm going to read. I haven't written these questions, but the question is: what geological feature creates earthquakes in San Francisco?
I know this from an Animaniacs song, I think.
I can't put it through.
That's helpful.
Putting my number up.
No.
Didn't realise there were Animaniacs fans in here.
That changes everything.
Oh.
Now that we've all written our answers and our numbers, I'm going to explain how betting works. So each of us has a you know it and a you don't know it token. So if you're playing at home, grab a couple of coins or something to represent. So one you know it and one you don't know it. How this works is we're going to start with the first better, which is currently Lorna, because she's left with the question asker. Every question, this will go round to a different person. They get to bet on one other player, saying that they either know it or don't know it. You can choose to use a you know it or a you don't know it every question. You don't have to use them, but if you are going to use them, you will get points, because if you are correct on betting on someone, you flip the token over and you get a point. But if you are incorrect, you flip the token over, but it goes to the person you betted on. So if it was a question on, say, football, I might use my you know it token on Sullivan here, and if I'm right, and he does get the answer right, I get the point. But if I'm wrong, the token is flipped over and goes to Sullivan. So you can bet with one of these every question, but you don't have to. You can save them for as late as you want. But after 5 questions, the round starts again and you get 2 new ones. They don't get to hold over from the previous round.
If somebody's token is there, can you put your token on top of it?
It's a great question. You cannot put more than one bet on a single person in each question, which is why it's very useful to go first, because if Sullivan, for example, if his spot is filled up, no one else can bet on it, which means that the first person is the only one who would get points.
Nice.
So let's start with you, Lorna. Would you like to bet on the first question, which I will reread, and you don't have to bet if you don't want to. The first question was, what letter begins the fewest words in the English language? Lorna, would you like to bet a you know it or a you don't know it on anyone around the table?
I don't want to do anything.
Don't want to do anything. Great. Smart. This is a tough one. That's a good decision. Sullivan.
Yeah, I'm also going to keep my chips for the moment because I haven't a clue and I don't know who would necessarily.
Yeah, I think there are easier ones than this.
Yeah.
Ken.
I'm not going to use it. Let's save it.
Rosie?
Well, I think I'm going to put a you know it on Sullivan for the football question. Sorry.
So
This is the X question.
This is
Yeah.
Fine.
The X question.
The X question.
it could be any letter.
It could be any.
I would also call it the X question.
I would also
Everyone does that.
I might bet. No, I won't.
No, I will though. Bet on Rosie.
Okay. Laurie has bet.
Thank you for your support. For no reason.
I really hope it's X now.
I
hope it is.
I think it is X, but I'm not confident, so I'm not going to bet. So next, we need to find out.
Oh, sorry, that's you, isn't it?
I'm yellow, yeah.
You're yellow.
Oh yeah.
I bet on me.
Other rule is you can't bet on yourself, even if you're not sure if you know the answer. But you're not allowed to bet on yourself.
That makes sense.
So, Lorna,
Yes.
how many people do you think got this right? So if you tell us the number that you've written to the right of your card.
I've written 4, but now I'm aware 6.
Okay. Sullivan?
I also wrote 4 and I think probably 6.
But 6.
I put 2.
I put 4.
I put 3. So Lorna, what did you write as the answer?
X.
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 Why can't X?
Why? Then I put X.
I put X as well. Shit. Which means, well, I'm going to find out what the answer is when I flip it over, but whoever said 6 is very
Ken.
likely in for some points. So what letter begins? Do I flip this card over or round?
Upside down.
Upside down. Okay, so I don't see any other answers. So the answer for what letter begins the fewest words in the English language is... It is X, which means you get a point for X if you said X, and you get a point for 6.
The thing is, I thought everyone would put X, even if it's right or wrong. So either I put 0 or 6.
That's a good point.
Interesting.
Do I get this?
And Laurie, because you bet on Rosie and she was right, flip it over and you get a point. So you just count that up at the end. So that was question 1. Question 2, and then this passes around to Sullivan. You're now the first better for this one. Question 2, who's the only actor to be nominated for an Oscar for a Star Wars film? So Sullivan, would you like to bet?
I think again I'm. Maybe I'd use my you don't know it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, but I should save the football. I'll save it for the football. That one. No, I think I'm gonna stick.
Okay, Ken.
I'll use my you don't know it. I'll use it on Lorna. Because she didn't seem to know anything.
Wow, Ken.
Anything in the world.
Not a thing.
I know about Jar Jar Binks, and I know
exactly.
he's not a whippet.
Rosie, would you like to bet?
No. I'm good.
I'm good, thank you.
Okay. I'm going to bet, I'm just going to roll the dice. I'm going to bet that Ken, who is pink, Ken, who is it?
Okay.
And Laura, would you like to bet?
I want to bet that you know it.
I know it, okay.
Yeah, are you
great.
green?
Yes, I'm green, yeah.
Good luck. I don't think I know it.
Oh, shit. All right, so start with you, Sullivan. How many people do you think got this right?
I've gone for 0.
0.
'Cause I don't think I've got it right.
I think you might be right. Yeah.
I've gone for 1.
Is that one you can?
I don't know. Maybe.
Please.
Maybe.
Please, we can.
I hope so.
I've gone for 2.
2.
I wrote 0.
I wrote 1.
I wrote 1.
1, okay. Who did you say it was?
I don't know. What's the name of the bloke who played Obi-Wan?
I was trying to remember for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, the original
Liam
Obi-Wan.
Neeson.
No, he's Qui-Gon Jinn.
Alec Guinness.
Alec Guinness.
Alec Guinness, because I got him mixed up in my head. Like all I could think of was Alec Bennett, which is Alan Bennett, mixed with, and I was like, I know you're wrong. So I've written Alec Bennett, who's not a man.
No, I'm afraid we can't give you that. I think you're on the right track, but I don't think we can give you a point for that.
Well, absolutely fair enough. It's not his name.
I did put Alec Guinness.
Yeah.
It's the only one I thought could possibly get nominated.
Yeah. Rosie?
I put Harrison Ford.
Oh,
that's a good shout.
That's a good shout.
I was thinking about people from the first film and thought that might be where, but I thought someone in the second lot of films might have got nominated. So I actually just wrote Darth Maul guy because I thought he might have actually just been nominated for stunt work.
That's a good point.
They don't have they didn't have an Oscar for stunt work then. I don't think. Did they?
Well, this would.
They've only just
did,
introduced it, I think.
Yeah.
Did I say for
right,
acting?
It just says Oscar.
But he still could have been nominated, but not specifically.
Oh, it says.
But also Laurie wrote Darth Maul.
I just wrote Darth Maul guy,
Darth
so it's
Maul
not
guy.
like a,
So
yeah.
I don't think we're going to get too many points.
It's more I just wanted to talk about Darth Maul guy.
I wrote Alec Guinness.
Oh shit.
I wrote Ewan McGregor. He's in it, isn't he?
Did it say?
He's
Wait,
also Obi-Wan.
Did it just say for any Oscar?
It just says
Yeah.
Oscar.
Oh shit. Maybe it's like a sound.
Actor.
Oh, which actor? Okay.
Yeah.
But what
I suppose it could be like. It's John Williams. Does he act in his spare time? Okay. The answer is. Drum roll, please. It's Alec Guinness.
I got the.
Did you get it right, Ken?
I got it right, and you got it right, didn't you?
Yeah, so two people got it right.
Two people got it right.
yes.
So a point
So
for
we've
Alec
got-
Guinness and a point for 2.
And then John gets a little.
And then because Ken knew it, I get a you know it.
And you knew it as well. So
And Lorna, because you had faith in me,
Yeah.
you get a point. And then Lorna did not know it. What did you say, Lorna?
I said Ewan McGregor.
Ewan McGregor was not
which
right.
is close
so
because it's
that's
like as
okay.
close as you can
Okay,
get.
smash.
So maybe Lorna
Nice.
doesn't know nothing. She knows almost nothing.
Next two.
All right.
Do nothing.
So that is now you, Ken. You're the only first better. Oh, lucky. I want to beat you. Oh, you damn it. He's got a you know it.
I do.
Question 3. Which South American country was the first to win the Football World Cup? Ken, would you like to bet?
Oh yes, I will. I'll bet on Sullivan.
Absolutely farming
Mr.
Sullivan
Football.
for points.
He said football like 8 times earlier.
He must know more than those words.
If this is a bluff, Sullivan, I'll be so impressed.
I've never seen a football.
I've seen a football.
Rosie, would you like to bet?
I'm going to bet that Laurie doesn't know it.
Nice.
Ooh.
Rude.
Sorry.
Ah.
Laurie, would you like
I'm
to
not
return
going
the
to
favour?
bet. No.
Like to pettily
Guys, I
bet
know
on Rosie and Revenge?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Bet on me.
Very big of you.
I know. I'm going to be the bigger man today.
Okay.
Bet on me.
Oh, me.
No, fuck it. There you go.
I feel like this is quite guessable, so I'm not going to bet. I don't know it, but I think there's some obvious answers, so I'm not going to bet.
I think you don't know it.
That's very safe.
I think it's a crapshoot.
If I've guessed it, if I'm right, I've
Probably
guessed it.
50-50.
I think Lorna doesn't know it. I also think Ken knows it, but I can't bet twice. That would be cheating.
Okay.
You can't.
So we're starting with you, Ken. How many people do you think got this right?
I said 2.
Two.
2 for me.
I said 3. I don't know why.
2.
2 as well. Okay. Ken, what do you think the answer is?
What do I think? Oh, I have to say it first. I said Uruguay.
Oh. Rosie?
Brazil.
I said Argentina.
What accent was that?
Argentine.
So they sounded nice.
Yeah. In Argentina.
Hey, you can go to
Buenos Argentina.
Buenos Aires. Are you Nino Messi? Come on, mate. I've got some steaks in.
John, they're well nice. I guessed Brazil because I know that they like football in Brazil.
They do.
I know that it's Uruguay.
What?
Yep.
You went for Uruguay.
Fantastic.
So you can eat my ass. So as a side point, you can eat my ass.
Now,
I was going to ask you later.
Will Sullivan be tucking into a plate of ass? We'll find out. What did you say?
Absolutely will. Because the answer is Uruguay.
Uruguay.
Amazing.
Which means point for Uruguay and point for anyone who said 3.
We'll check the answer.
I believe you, Sullivan. But let's double check with the card.
Somerset.
It is Uruguay. Somerset.
I think it's Bristol.
So point for Uruguay and a point for 3, I believe.
Very
So-
good, yeah.
So you two said
Very
Uruguay.
good.
And Ken.
I'd said Uruguay.
Oh, hang on. I get my point for Rosie not knowing it.
Yes,
I
you
get
do.
a point for Laurie not knowing.
Yeah, but I got my point first.
Yes, Laurie. That's how circles work.
It is. Yeah.
Lorna, you get a
all
point because
makes
I did not
sense.
know it. And Sullivan, this is the first time this has happened.
Loses
Sullivan
a point.
thought Lorna didn't know it, but she did, which means Sullivan's wrong, which means Lorna gets Sullivan's point, which is
I'm
a
an underdog.
huge
Smashed
move.
it.
Oh no.
And
nice.
of course, Sullivan
know.
did know it, so Ken.
I didn't know you were a
Yeah.
massive football fan.
How did you know it?
Football mad. No,
Have you
I-
seen United Passions?
I love that film.
We're all big fans of you.
We love Sepp Blatter.
I don't know why I know it. My in-laws lived in Uruguay for a long time.
Oh,
So,
that
no.
one.
That'll do it.
Nepo baby.
I'm a Nepo baby.
Our first You Know It Nepo baby. Fantastic. So, question 4. Simon and Garfunkel were originally named after which animated duo? Would you mind taking the first bet token, Rosie? Would you like to bet?
I'm going to bet that Sullivan knows it.
Very good.
That's very smart.
Hot damn.
Laurie has already bet both
I
of
cannot
these.
bet.
I am going to bet on... I'm going to Ken to not know it.
Ooh, that's bold.
I think it's just random knowledge. You might know it, you might not. But
Yeah.
you did say you're not that into music, right?
No.
So yeah, I'm going to go for that. Lorna.
I'm sticking.
Okay. Oh, you actually guessed all of yours.
You've done all yours. I've learnt my lesson on it. I think you know it.
Oh, imagine if she didn't now. That would be so good.
I've written Uruguay again.
The double act called Uruguay. I'm Ura, he's Guy. Let's go. Time to rock. Right, everyone's bet. So, starting with you, Rosie, how many people do you think got this right?
2.
2.
I wrote 3.
3. I also wrote 3.
I wrote 5.
I went 2.
I went 3. I actually think I know the answer, but I didn't write it down.
Oh, I hope you didn't write it down. That'd be great. Rosie, what do you think the answer
I
is?
put Tom and Jerry.
Oh, that's a good shout. Oh, I think you're right.
Tom and Jerry was good. I was also thinking Garfield and Odie, but I actually wrote Beavis and Butthead
I don't think they were around in the 50s.
because I just thought it was fun.
I think I know.
I think winning games is fun. But
Playing a different
As long
game.
as you can have the guess, as long as you can get the guess bit right, it's all good.
that's true.
That's true.
I wrote Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Oh, that's good.
So I know they're an old school animated double act. I thought it might be around that time.
Is that the moose?
Yeah, the moose and the little mouse.
I wrote Garfield and Owner.
Oh no.
Well, that's no point.
It's also all the people who guess like 3. No one's got the same answer written down so far.
Yeah, we're
Sullivan.
Tom and Jerry.
Oh, shit.
It was. I know it's Tom and Jerry.
I do.
Isn't it?
I put Tom and Jerry.
Oh, fucking hell,
Tom and
Ken.
Jerry
Don't
as
be
well.
right. Well, let's
For some
see.
reason I thought it was Calvin Hobbes though.
Oh, yeah. The answer is Tom and Jerry.
What was that? 1, 2,
So what did you put?
3.
Tom and Jerry.
Oh.
So
did
did 3 as well.
So 3 people got it right, so you get a point for 3,
Yeah.
which I'm getting all these numbers right.
Eat my ass, whoever put that down.
That's me. I don't
Ah!
Your ass tastes like loss. I don't like it.
Yes.
Imagine if Simon's name was
Sullivan.
That's Odie. But this is why this game. This is why this game is great. Is owner Rose Treen has just won another point.
I can't fucking believe it, Lorna.
The way round that knowledge works. Like Sullivan's bets were absolutely the right way round. The fact that you knew very niche football trivia and didn't know Simon and Garfunkel is wild to me. This is why it is possible to win at this game and not get the answers right.
Yep.
Because if you bet and you get people to crucially bet on you correctly, you can end up with an absolute flotilla of points.
Smashing
Final question of round 1. What geological feature creates earthquakes in San Francisco? So
got
that's
bets
Laurie
left?
now to start. Laurie, have you bet already?
I've bet everything.
No more
I've bet. In fact, I think has everyone
Everyone
bet?
bet, yeah.
Everyone's bet.
Right, so bets are covered. So we start with you, Laurie. How many people do you think got this right?
2, potentially.
I think 3.
3.
I went 3 as well.
1-3.
3.
Okay, a lot of points for 3. Laurie, what do you think the answer is?
I struggled to remember what it was, so I put the San Andreas Fault. But that's probably wrong, because that's just GTA.
No, you're right. I literally couldn't think of anything beyond what causes earthquakes, so I wrote tectonic plates,
Plates.
which is not right.
I wrote San Andreas Fault.
I couldn't remember because San Andreas Fault was in my head, and I was like, no, that's GTA.
That's all that happened to me. I was like, San Andreas Fault. And they were just like,
It's GTA, you fucking
So I was
moron.
like, it must be the San Jose Fault or something, and so
no.
I wrote that instead. But I think it's wrong.
This is why video games are good for you.
Yeah.
Because they teach you things.
Teach you how to win at other games,
Absolutely.
board games. I also put San Andreas Fault.
So is that 3 so far?
Yeah.
I
Rosie,
put
don't fuck me on this.
I put nice big rocks.
Nice big rock.
I know they are, Rosie, but stick to the game.
It's like the butterfly effect.
I'm just saying
Nice
what
big
I see.
rocks.
I'm just saying what I see.
Say what I see, say what I feel.
So to clarify, 3 people wrote
San Andreas Fault.
Yes, I get a
We-
point for 3.
Is it right?
Wait, is it right?
We've not revealed the answer.
It's,
yet.
it's probably right. It is San Andreas' fault.
Very
There you go.
good.
I should check with the answers.
Yeah.
So how many people?
So
Right.
if you wrote San
3 people
Andreas'
got
fault,
that
you get a
right.
point. And if
Smashing
you
it.
wrote 3, you get a point.
Oh, okay.
There's a good Animaniacs song all about it.
Is there?
Yeah, yeah.
And did you,
That is how I know the states of Americas, because the Animaniacs
Yeah.
song.
It's
Yeah.
the San
It goes-
Andreas Fault.
Whose fault?
And a
Whose fault?
shaky to the
The
max.
San Andreas fault.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, I changed it to 3 when you said you watched the
Whose
Animaniacs.
fault? It's the San Andreas Fault.
You've got to blame someone for this. So that was round 1. Those were brilliant questions. Thank you, Gorge. So now you add up the correct answers. You get a point for each correct answer and a point for each correct number. So add those up and then add in any tokens flipped over in front of you.
I don't know.
It's got none!
I've got 4
You're
points.
so good at trivia.
Okay,
so
What's the trivia guy?
We're going to start with Sullivan and go around this way. How many points, Sullivan?
I have a noble 4 points.
4 points for Sullivan.
Pretty good. I've got 11.
11?
It's stupid.
That is huge. 11 for
Wow,
6.
6 for Rosie.
that's good.
Laurie?
5.
5 for Laurie. They're very respectable because I also. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 5 plus 1. So I'm on 6. So I'm here as well. And Lorna.
I'm on 8.
8.
Pretty good.
I love that you look
I'm
Sullivan
double.
in the eyes when you said that. I'm an 8.
I'm an 8.
You would
Okay.
be on 6 if I hadn't given you these fucking things.
You didn't give me trust.
And I'm only on 4.
It is time to explain the catch-up mechanic. So we do have someone in last place, only by 1 point, which is the best way to be in last place, because you do get a big advantage now, Sullivan. You get an extra, you know it, and you don't know it token. And they're
Wow.
shiny, because they're all colours.
Thank you.
So
More
everyone
points
get,
for Lorna.
Got to feed the Laura machine.
so everyone get your original tokens back and flip them over so that they say you know it and don't know it.
So cool.
And so this way, Sullivan, assuming your bets go well, you have more points on the board, but you could also just give more points to Lorna. To Lorna! God damn it, you said Laura before. And I got
I'm giving all 4 of these to Lorna. Okay,
all
I'm
to
going
Laura.
to always bet on you.
Okay.
She should. She's really smart.
I am.
She's got loads of questions right.
So we're starting round 2. So make sure you've totted up your scores at home.
Second place.
You are. Round 2.
Yeah.
Question 1. What is the loudest animal on Earth? What is the loudest animal? It is Terry. That's correct.
No, but it's come up in a normal bard video.
Yeah, it did come up in Monopoly Crypto.
Oh yeah, it did come up with that, yeah.
But I don't remember.
Oh, sure you don't. Sure you don't, Sullivan.
I can't remember if this is the answer or the answer that I thought it was.
Yeah,
Loudest
I don't.
animal.
I've got an answer, but I don't know if it is right.
The loudest animal on
It's
Earth.
these questions like that are all about relativity, though, as well, aren't they? Because
Well, surely
it's
there's
just done by
right?
decibels.
Yeah. There is.
Is it not?
You love measuring things.
It's not
Rosie.
done by their size. It's just done by decibels.
Okay, question 2. What was the first country to grant women the right to vote? What was the first country to grant women the right to vote?
Ooh.
that is a really good question.
Okay, everyone got their answers?
I've just got an answer for this, and I've got I really don't know why I think it's this if it's not the right answer.
Well, it's just
you
your
know what I mean?
it's just your feminism on the line. So,
Yeah,
so that-
it's just
yeah.
my whole
your whole identity,
my
feminism.
whole feminism.
Yeah.
whole politics. Yeah.
Your whole identity is feminism.
Yeah, I mean, look at me.
It's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay, question 3. In the US Film Institute's top 100 film quotes, which film has the most?
I think I know it. Oh, it could be one of 2.
I've done some big guesses on the last 2.
You think I got it? You think you got it?
Yep.
Okay.
You could lose a lot of points. That's also a curse, isn't it?
It's a real curse.
Yeah. Well, you give them away. He doesn't
Yeah.
lose
Give
them.
them all
You
to
had
Lorna.
them on your plate and they just dribbled away. Like
It's a much harder
wet
round to
sand.
last that one.
Give them all
Into
to
my
Lorna.
trough.
Into Lorna's trough. It's another good
Mind
word for
the trough.
Mind the trough. That's a great word for it. Question 4. What Christian denomination was formed by Joseph Smith? And a rare turn up for the books. I think Ken knows this one.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. I don't know shit.
No, I don't.
No, I just wrote
Stop
really
it.
quickly to throw you all off. I went ho 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 and wrote very quickly.
I wrote ha ha ha.
No, guys, don't look at me.
Don't look at me. I'm
I don't
embarrassed.
think I've got any right this round.
Oh, shut up, Ken. I think you've got every single one.
No, I definitely don't have this.
Stop
You
it.
said that and just went.
I'm not even going to bother to lie because it's so obvious I got them right. And
Am I bluffing?
And
Who
finally,
knows?
question 5. Which fictional detective lives in St. Mary Mead? Which fictional detective
St.
lives in
Mary
St.
Mead.
Mary Mead? M-E-A-D.
Oh. I don't know. Guys, what is it?
What is
I
it?
can't tell you, Rosie. I'd love to.
Just guess a detective. That's what I've done. I've not a clue.
I think Rosie's bluffing.
No. She can't bluff. Look at her.
Women can't lie.
Can't lie.
Yes,
I watched
because
Suffragette.
Rosie
Yeah.
represents all women.
Hey,
as
my
well.
whole personality's feminism. What are you talking about?
So she
Who's the guy from Midsummer Murders?
Detective
him?
Barnaby.
Oh, he's
Barnaby.
what
I'm
I
gonna put
put.
Barnaby.
I put them in
Okay, this is why you're not supposed to discuss the answers.
I just needed a little nudge. I'm ready now.
All right, okay. Great. Well, hopefully everyone's got their answers. We're going to start with me because I'm currently first question asker. Do I want to bet on the first question, which is, what is the loudest animal on Earth? Do I want to bet? I think one of these questions later is a sitter, but also if you just did it on Monopoly, you probably, I reckon that's the kind of fact that Sullivan retains. I'm going to bet on Sullivan to know it. Lord, how would you like to bet? I hope it's right too. I'd be absolutely livid if it's not.
No, I'm fine.
Okay. Sullivan? Maybe on Norman?
Do it. Do all of them on Lorna, please.
Put it all on
put it all
Orange.
Lorna. Do you know it or do you not know
This
it?
is such a sweet. This could be either way. I would be equally as unsurprised if you got it exactly right and had no idea.
Yep, exactly. This is the thing. I'm going to go for you don't know it.
I've written owner.
John, do you know this? Probably not. I'll put it on someone. I feel like this is the best question and no one will know. I'll put it on John.
If I've got it right, Ken, I've guessed it.
Yeah.
Okay, Rosie.
I think Laurie knows it.
Ooh. Oh, I think you don't.
Wow, rude.
Savage.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to start with how many people we think got it right. I put 3.
I put 2.
I put 1, which I actually disagree with now.
I put 1.
I put 4.
I put 3.
And I put as the answer, I put bat, because of the screech. It's probably wrong.
I put monkey.
Oh.
I put, and I hope I can remember this correctly, sperm whale.
Oh, it's a whale.
It is that one.
Fuck, I was going to go whale.
I put orca whale. Like that's the one. I was thinking.
I put howler monkey.
Oh, that's a good shout.
I put blue whale.
So we've had sperm whale, orca whale, blue whale. I think if the answer is whale, I'll give it to all 3 of you, but if it's a specific whale, I'll only give it to the specific. That's
sense.
how
That's
we're,
fair.
that's how we're
And if
ruling.
it's monkey, you'll give it to monkey.
Yeah.
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 It is sperm whale. Sullivan, you beautiful boy, I'm going to have that point.
It's okay. I got
So,
1.
so a point for sperm whale and a point for 1.
Hey, the
Did you
one.
say 1?
Did you get that?
No, I didn't.
No point for...
Oh, but I get that point for not knowing it.
And another
Because Rosie thought I did know it.
lovely point.
So Rosie was wrong. And I
Look
get
at
this. And I get this.
I'm trying to psych you out.
And I get.
Lure me into a full sense
Oh,
of
it's big
security.
points for Laurie.
Okay.
Okay.
I was going through all the
round.
whales it could be. Humpback, killer, but I couldn't think of sperm whale.
Yeah.
Thinking about whales.
Question 2. What was the first country to grant women the right to vote? Start with you, Lorna. Would you like to bet? Who do you think is the least feminist? If you're going to bet you don't know. Don't forget, I watched the end of Suffragette.
You watched the end of Suffragette. Have you seen Suffragette, Louis?
No.
Oh, Laurie! It's a trap!
That's fair.
Okay, Sullivan.
No, you're a feminist, right?
In the sheets? Howler monkey on the streets.
Such a bizarre way round.
That's so good. Just screeching down the street. So imagine being a howler monkey in the sheets. That would be a nightmare. That would be worse. Doing that. Fucking hell. In the sheets. I'm going to go that you know it.
Okay.
I'm only betting on you. Yes.
Right.
I love it.
I like attention.
I'm not
Ken,
betting,
I'm gonna bet.
even though we are sitting next to the personification of feminism. I'm not going to bet.
Particularly Victorian feminism. Look at these sleeves. I don't know. I'm really interested to see what this answer is, and because I don't know why I think it is what it is.
Okay, so no bets for you?
No bets for me.
Okay, Laurie.
None from me.
For me. Do I want to bet?
Bet on me.
I actually think of all of the others, I think this is the most difficult. I'm not going to bet on Ken. Ken's too much of a wild card. I think this is really tough.
Yeah. So many countries.
So many countries. I think all the others are quite easy, is the thing. So I'm going to bet. I can't risk it on Ken.
Oh, I know what it is now.
Are you wrong? Are you wrong?
Just remembered.
I'm gonna. I think you probably know it, Rosie, but I'm gonna bet on you just in case.
Oh, you don't know it.
Putting her.
Oh.
I would bet you know it, but I've already used mine.
Yeah.
So starting with you, Lorna, how many people do you think got this right?
I wrote 3.
3.
I went 1.
1 0.
Oh, interesting.
2.
2. So you don't think you got it right, Ken? No. Okay. Shit, I should have bet on you, Ken. 2 for Rosie.
1 from me.
I said 3. Lorna, what do you think the answer is?
So I've written Canada, but I think I remember it's Ireland.
I originally put Ireland.
Oh, okay. So you've gone Canada?
Ireland.
Yeah.
I randomly the first country that came to my head was Belgium. But there's no reasoning for it.
For some reason, I thought Australia. That's a fact in my head somewhere.
They hate women over there.
Yeah, but they have their own thing going on.
Well, it's because of the prison colony, maybe.
Yeah.
The whole.
Yeah.
Australia, it's a good shout.
For me, it was a toss-up between Canada, India, and Nepal, and I put India.
Okay. So we went for a very broad spread, Laurie.
I wrote Denmark because they seem cool.
I know that Brazil. I wrote Brazil because they are one of the only countries that have
Sexy women.
sexy,
Only country that has sexy.
She's so sexy, she must vote.
lovely as a feminist, I believe sexy women should vote. No, they have really progressive mandatory voting. So I put Brazil. It's only Brazil and Australia, I think, that have mandatory voting.
What happens if you don't vote?
You didn't get killed.
So progressive.
It works.
Yeah,
Really
it's really progressive.
That's feminism.
You get fined. In Australia, I don't know in Brazil. In Australia, you get a mild fine.
It might.
Okay.
Tricky one.
This is a
Very
great
tricky.
question.
Might be a deal.
So the answer will be revealed. So we all went for something different. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
So one
only
is the
zeros and ones can win
Come on,
this.
0.
The answer, I said 3, so I'm fucked.
Come on, stupid
The answer
people.
is New Zealand.
That's the other one.
Well done.
So a point to
Interesting.
New Zealand, which I think no one got, and a point for 0.
Yes, yes.
That's
Canada's
good logic.
Because Canada is like to America or New Zealand is to Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's baby America. New Zealand's
the
baby
little baby.
Australia.
So should we deal with these
Maybe more
points
liberal.
then?
Okay, so Sullivan thought Lorna knew it. Lorna did not know it, which
You're a
means
feminist, Lorna.
sweet points for Lorna.
You're a howler monkey.
Stupid woman.
I thought Ken didn't. Sorry, I thought
Right.
Rosie did not know it. And
This was
Yeah, that's
Rosie did
correct.
not know
This was a
it.
good
Yeah.
round to go. You don't know it.
And then Lorna thought I didn't know it.
And Lorna was right. Oh, huge
Oh,
points for
Lorna's
Lorna.
Yes.
smashing it.
Okay.
Yes,
Very,
yes.
very good. Okay, question 3. In the US Film Institute's top 100 film quotes, which film has the most? Starting with you, Sullivan. Would you like to bet?
I'm gonna bet that Lorna knows this one because I think she said I know it.
Yes.
Ken.
I won't use mine. None for me. Thank you.
None for me.
None for me, I'm
Saving
saving mine
yours.
for the sinker.
Vote. Lorna, would you like to vote?
Nope.
Okay. Starting with you, Sullivan. How many people do you think got this right?
I went for 2.
2. Ken?
2 as well.
3.
2.
I said 4.
2.
2. I think this one's. I think I know what this is.
You can guess this one, I think.
I've just gone for a random guess. I've gone for The Godfather.
Oh,
That's a good one. Good one. I've gone for Casablanca.
Yeah, I almost went Casablanca. I've gone Airplane.
Oh,
Great shout.
I went Casablanca.
I went
before.
I think it's either Casablanca or Gone with the Wind.
think
And
it's
I
yeah.
think it's Casablanca. That's what I've gone for. Lorna, have you gone Casablanca?
I went Forrest Gump.
I can tell you it's definitely not Forrest Gump.
Sometimes life is like a box of chocolates and you never know what you're going to get. Sometimes life isn't like a box of chocolates and you know exactly what you're going to get. Fucked over.
Sometimes you gotta play it again, Sam.
Very good. The answer is Casablanca. So point for Casablanca and a point for 3. I thought it was 4.
I thought it was the gum.
I
thought it was always saying it's the gum.
You said the words, I know it!
I know the gum.
I know the gum. All right.
In answer to the question, do you know the spelling of Forrest Gump that went in Lorna's own head?
G-U-M-P.
I do know it.
I know it.
Okay, pass it round to Ken.
Hey.
Oops, sorry. Okay,
I consume that.
Collect your precious point.
fantastic. That's our first shiny. First shiny's claimed by Lorna. Question 4. Which Christian denomination was formed by Joseph Smith? Starting with you, Ken. Any bets?
I'll bet on John. Johnson.
Yeah. You know I love religion.
No.
I'm going to bet on Ken. But Ken knows it.
Lorna has bets. All bets are done by
No,
Lorna.
I've got one
Oh,
bet.
sorry, I didn't see it then.
That's all right.
Are off.
Sullivan, I think you know this.
Maybe.
Sullivan.
Maybe I do.
She's farming you for points as well. The ultimate humiliation.
I've only got a you don't know it yet, and I think you do know this one, so I'm going to.
So no more bets. Ken, how many people do you think?
I put 6.
6.
6.
6.
6.
6.
And the answer is?
Mormonism.
Mormons.
Mormons.
The Church of Latter-day Saints is what they're referred to.
That is what I put.
Oh, thank God.
Church Latter-day Saints.
Okay, great. So, I'll double check. It says Mormonism, so sorry guys.
Oh, sorry, guys.
No, it's fine. So point for Mormonism and a point for 6, and you know it
Smashed
for Laurie, and
We all
you know
got
it for
me.
Oh, I suppose
you know it
these are.
for Lorna. Oh, I forgot to write a number down for this one. I'll just guess. So, final question: which fictional detective lives in St Mary Mead? Rosie, you are first better.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to bet? This is your last. You don't have to bet. But this is your last.
Nobody
chance.
knows this. You got to use it here.
Could guess it though.
I don't know, but I guess I'll bet John that you don't know it.
I probably don't. If I do, I've guessed it. Laurie.
I've used all my bets.
You've used the bets. I've used mine. Lorna's used hers. Sullivan.
Lorna.
I bet you know.
Please don't
bet
know
Lorna
this.
knows
I need this.
I wrote Detective Gum.
That's good for you.
He's a gumshoe.
Gumshoe, very good. Rosie, how many people do you think got this right?
4.
4.
Oh, what?
1.
1. 3.
5.
1.
1. Do you all know it?
That means Rosie and Lorna definitely know it. I
Yeah.
think if you're going those high numbers. Who do you think it is?
Barnaby. I said Barnaby, and then I wrote down Barnaby.
You said that was the
Barnaby.
other place,
Yeah.
didn't you?
What?
I thought you said
Midsummer Murders.
That's what I've written.
Yeah, you said that was for Midsummer Murders.
I don't watch detective.
Oh, okay. You just guessed it.
I thought you were double bluffing.
Oh, no.
Oh, fine.
I thought you knew it.
No.
Oh, okay, I wrote Miss Marple.
I wrote Miss Marple.
I wrote Miss Marple.
I wrote Miss Marple.
I put Jonathan Creek.
I had Jonathan Creek originally, and then I wrote Miss Marple.
I love Jonathan Creek.
Probably is Miss Marple then.
Oh, God. The answer is...
It might be 4.
It's Miss Marple! Which means... For fuck's sake! So, Lorna gets that. I've never seen this many points in one run.
John gets a load.
I get a point from you, Rosie. Thank you so much. A point for Miss Marple and a point for 4. Did anyone go for 4?
Rosie went for
I
4,
did,
so Rosie
yeah.
got a point for 4.
Yeah,
Everyone else
well
went
done.
1.
I went 3.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was. I thought it was either Miss Marple or someone I'd never heard of. So everyone, add up your scores. Make sure you add up your ticks on your sheet, plus your tokens in front of you.
Not bad.
Starting with you, Ken. How many do you get?
1, 2, 3, 4, 7.
7. So that puts you on to 18. Rosie, how many
4.
points? 4 for Rosie. 1, 2, 3, 4.
7 for me.
It's a big round.
3, 4, 5.
Lorna has a lot of
7.
circles.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 from me. And
Big.
green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lorna, how many points?
I got 8.
8.
Oh, huge for Lorna.
5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, nipping at Ken's heels. And Sullivan?
I got 6.
Oh, that's good.
Not bad.
2, 3,
Not bad.
4,
Don't need
5,
to patronise
6.
him.
No, that's good. And also, we get to show the other catch-up mechanic. So, because we have 2 people in joint last place, these 2 tokens are split between Sullivan and Rosie. Rosie, because you are our newest last placer, which one would you like? You either get a don't know it or a do know it. Well, actually, we've got doubles, haven't we?
Yeah.
So then you can both have both. So basically, would you like a you know it or a you don't know it? You know it or a you don't know You want to
I'll have a you know it.
Okay. Sullivan, would you like a you know it or a you don't know it? We can get you a spare, so you don't have to
For
pick this one.
ease, I'll go for the you don't know.
Oh, great. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. So then you both have one extra token, and if there are 3 people ever in joint last place, then the board is pretty close and no one gets it. So we go into our 3rd and final round.
Ooh. Damn.
All to play for. Lorna only 2 points behind Kevin.
Yeah, I know. She's getting all that Sullivan farming.
Points. Absolutely.
Give it to the Howler
He's the
monkey.
fucking loot cave of this game.
So, hope you're doing well at home. This is our 3rd and final round. Whoever has the most points at the end of this round wins the game. Unless we get a tie, the tiebreaker mechanic is very cool, but we'll see if that happens.
Oh, let's do the tiebreak anyway.
Question 1. What in Ireland do you kiss to receive great powers of persuasion? What in Ireland do you kiss to receive great powers of persuasion?
Lorna literally said at the start of this game that she's got a specialist subject as Irish history.
Yeah. Oh, it's another great question. Question 2. Who is allowed to sue the king? Who is allowed to sue the king?
Ooh.
What a interesting question.
Is it a swan? Is it like?
Yeah. Probably is.
Interesting.
Very interesting, isn't it? What an
Yeah.
interesting question.
That's a really interesting one.
I love this game.
Thank you.
It's great.
It's one of the
Yeah,
best
I'm having
games
so
ever.
much fun.
Pretty good.
It's like the same satisfaction as a Sporkle quiz, except
Great.
less lonely.
Oh, yeah.
I do them alone.
I think it's more lonely.
I'll catch up with you.
If you want to get a copy of this game, if you, like Lorna, think this is a good game, you can back it on Kickstarter right now. So please do that. The link is below. Question 3. After Aragorn's rejection, who does Éowyn end up marrying?
I did until you said when I thought you were talking about the spider from Harry Potter.
What? Oh, that's Aragog.
Yeah. I'm glad that
I'm
was
sure Aragog gets married.
Sorry, say it again.
After Aragorn's rejection, who does Éowyn end up marrying?
I don't know any. Okay.
That's such a good question.
That is great.
I don't remember. I've guessed.
Oh.
Question 4. What's the science of growing plants in liquid nutrients rather than soil? What is the
This got
science
really
of
hard.
growing plants in liquid nutrients rather than in soil?
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Good bluff, Rosie. I like it.
That's an educated guess, but I don't know.
Yeah. Pretty much all of mine have been guesses, I would say.
These are hard.
These are really tough.
I like a hard quiz. I have
Yeah.
to say.
Me too. I love it.
Like the reason we've gone for hard questions with this is we had an earlier version where the questions were quite easy and it's just always 6s and
That's
5s,
true.
and it's quite boring. So having it hard means
Yeah.
No, it's
if you
good.
know it, it's really exciting.
they're good
If you don't,
questions.
You can still guess.
They're great questions for
Viv
this round
has put these
specifically.
together. Was this with Dylan as well? Viv and Dylan have put these questions together, so bravo, you've absolutely crushed it.
They're
Really
great
good.
questions.
The variety of genre is really good as well.
Yeah. Final question. Which pop megastar also wrote the children's book Lotsa de Casha? And that's spelled Lotsadecasha. Which pop megastar also wrote the children's book Lotsa de Casha?
No idea. It's got a hard one.
Pop megastar.
Of the Casha.
There's only a few pop megastars, right?
I again don't know.
That's
But
hard. That's
I
really
feel like-
hard.
I don't know. I feel this is one of those. I've had this a few times in this game so far where I've just got an answer that I've got absolutely no idea where that's come from.
Yeah.
It does sound like something Forrest Gump would write.
He's a pop megastar.
You met Elvis.
It's true. Okay, are we all ready? We're written
Yes.
down?
Not
Written
for
answers?
that.
Yes.
Okay, so we're starting with Laurie. Sorry, Sam. You ready?
Sorry. Here we go.
All right, starting with you, Laurie. Question 1. What in Ireland do you kiss to receive great powers of persuasion? Would you like to bet?
Yeah, I'm going to bet on Lorna, who I think
Yeah.
knows it.
That's very good. God, these are all so hard.
What Sullivan do?
Yeah, I know. I wanted to leave Sully with a conundrum.
No, I don't know how to play the game other than betting Lorna.
God, this is so hard. Do you know?
You're not going to do anything.
I'll bet on you. Lorna.
I think Rosie knows it.
Okay, bet on Rosie. Salem?
I'm gonna stick. So
Can't bet.
can't bet on Lorna. What's the
point? What's the point? Ken?
I should use my I don't know on this one, I think. Although there are others which, I'll say other ones.
Okay, Rosie?
No, I'm going to leave it.
This is a really hard round.
God,
Start with you, Laurie. How many people do you think?
3.
Sorry, 3? I said 3 as well.
I said 1.
I said 0.
It's a 2.
2.
Laurie, what do you think it is?
The Blarney Stone.
I thought the Blarney Stone, but I thought that's luck. Isn't that luck instead of
It's
persuasion?
Gift of the Gab.
Gift of the Gab, yeah.
I said Blarney Stone.
I said Blarney
Oh, I said I didn't even know. There was 4-leaf clover.
Yeah, I said Shamrock.
I said silver.
Okay. The answer is the Blarney Stone.
I didn't know
Very
that.
good.
That was extremely
I
well
should
played from
know
Laurie
that.
because he
Fuck
came out of that round going, I know this one. You forgot. You said to him, do you know it? He went, no. He went, I'm not going to bet on it. It was perfect.
I'll take my chip from that, and
It
I'll
was
take my
great.
chip from that.
I got it right. I got Blarney Stone and 3, right? 3
Yeah, that's what I got as well.
Fuck, Laurie, that is a huge
Those are my
round.
points for this
Who
round.
else said
Yeah,
3?
very
Who else said 3?
Nothing else anyway.
You say 3, Lorna.
I said 1.
So points for Blarney Stone and points for 3. Oh, and 2
I thought it was like a superstitious metal thing because like people rub gold on their sty and things like that.
I thought
so
maybe it was leprechaun because there's stuff about kissing leprechaun, isn't it? But then I thought,
if you can catch one.
yeah,
So
but
this
people
goes
aren't
to Ken.
catching them.
Did you know?
Who bet that
goes
Ken
to,
knew?
goes
That's
Oh, sorry, that
to
goes to Rosie. Sorry, yeah.
It goes to Rosie because she didn't know it.
Thank you. Nice.
see how it feels. It's
Yeah, it's
hard.
exciting. But you know what? I've learned from my mistake and I won't do it again.
I don't know what that feels like.
Question 2. Who is allowed to sue the king? Oh, thank you. Question 2. Who is allowed to sue the king? Would I like to bet that someone knows this? I would absolutely not. I think this is a complete crapshoot. I'm not going to bet.
I'm also not going to bet.
I'm also not gonna bet.
No bets from me. Does anyone know this?
I want to bet that Ken knows it, but then
Go
if he does not know it, then he's going to be.
This is the big risk
Yeah.
because you might score points, but if
Might.
you might feed
Also,
Ken to victory.
I do know it, so it's fine.
I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it.
Easy,
bets from
easy.
me.
I don't think I should have. You played my you don't know on this one. This one's really hard.
Yeah.
I said 0.
I said 2.
I said 2 as well.
0.
2.
I went 2.
Okay. I just guessed Prime Minister, which is definitely not it.
I put Prime Minister and then I changed it to the government.
Okay.
Yeah.
I went for no one.
Oh, thinking outside the box.
King.
I went for the Church of England.
I also went no one.
I put Prime Minister.
So we've got 2 for Prime Minister, 2 for Church. You said
No,
government.
2 for no
So
one.
2 for no one, 1 for
for
Church,
kings.
1 for government. The answer is no one.
Nice.
Who is
Still 2. You get points for that.
That's amazing.
Oh, that's a terrible round for me.
Was that 2?
Point for
Two.
a point for 2 and a point
Right.
for no one. Well done, these little grubs got it right. Very clever.
Done.
No
Well done.
bets on here. Well, that
It's a hard round.
goes round. Did you go first, Laurie?
I went first,
So
yeah.
now it's Lorna's first better. So, question 3. After Aragorn's rejection, who does Éowyn end up marrying? Lorna, would you like to bet your don't know it token on Sullivan?
I think you might all know it, but I.
Bunch of nerds.
Tell me.
Oh, you can't go near Ken. Well, Ken is your biggest
gonna-
rival. If you're right, you could overtake him.
I'm gonna leave it though because I think there's another one that Ken don't know.
I need to start doing this, so I'm
Yes,
gonna go.
so you've got 3. Sullivan's got 3 betting chips left, and there are only 3 questions.
I'm gonna go. Lorna, you don't know it.
Based on the way Lorna spoke, I don't think she does know, unless it's a great bluff. I think she's bluffing. Ken.
Mr. and Mrs.
I
Nazgul.
don't. Surely, do you know this? I don't think anyone knows this. I don't know it.
I know it.
You know it. Okay.
You bet on me.
No, because I'm putting on my don't know it.
Oh yeah, bet that on me. That'd be great.
I'll put on Sullivan probably doesn't know it. I don't know. Do you know Lord of the Rings that well?
No, not really. So, done well there.
No idea.
Okay, Rosa.
I have no idea.
I'm going to say that Laurie knows it.
Yeah, he's a big old nerd, isn't he?
That's a bold move. I think that you don't know it
Ooh.
for fun. Just for fun.
I can only bet on Ken because I can't bet on myself and the other spot's taken. I'm not going to risk betting on Ken, even though I don't think you know it. You're too far ahead to risk betting on, so I'm not going to bet. So, Lorna, how many people do you think got this?
4.
4? Oh, that means she probably knows it.
No, I think she just thinks it's a common thing.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
I
think it's a common thing.
went for 1.
Oh, for 1.
2.
Big 1.
I said 2. Lorna, who do you think Eowyn ended up marrying?
Okay, so I wrote Orlando Bloom's elf, and then in brackets I wrote Gimli. Is that the name of?
No, Legolas.
Gimli's a
But
dwarf.
Legolas is very good friends with Gimli.
Yeah.
So
They are
it's
good
not far
friends.
off. It's also not the right answer either way. So you're okay, you're safe. So Sullivan, you got a sweet point there.
God. I went for, and I'm not entirely sure if this is his name, Steve the Lovely Man. Is now,
Could it be? That does sound like a Tolkien character.
Steve the Lovely Man. Can't remember, I never remembered his name
They
correctly.
met
but I
outside the book.
Yeah.
You can really feel the Old Norse influence in that name.
Yeah.
So I think you're probably right.
I'm going to mark it as a tick.
If you're confident about this, you don't know it. I've also gone for Steve the Lovely Man. No, I went for Faramir.
Faramir's a great shout.
I also went for Faramir.
Oh, shit.
Very good. I went for Merry. I think they just have a nice vibe.
Oh, Rosie!
You just got Lorned!
Rosie, you just got absolutely Lorned.
This is so contradictory to your entire personality.
I don't like Lord of the Rings. I think it's nerd shit. I like robots.
I'm literally reading Fellowship right now.
Legolas.
I'm pretty sure it's Faramir. I wrote Faramir. I think they hook up, right, in the films?
I think so.
They look similar.
not in
Terry's
all
nodding,
the
Terry's
films.
nodding.
They look similar.
Not in the films.
Not in the films.
Not the films.
I have.
All right, the answer
Lord
is
of the Rings in the years.
Faramir.
Very good, well
close to
done.
getting-
But that means 3 people got it.
Yeah.
Who put 3?
I said Faramir.
I said 2.
Rosie
Who said
did.
3? I mean, I said
four.
Faramir as well.
Nobody put 3.
So
trade
point-
points there.
My 1 was you,
Oh, we trade
Rosie, though.
points.
Yeah, that's
My
great.
1 was you. I put 1 as my amount of people I
nice.
thought Rosie would
I
get
know
it. She's
points
reading it at the
this
moment.
I knew
So,
Rosie would know.
point for Faramir and a point for 3 if you
one.
got 3, and then you get your don't know it tokens.
I was just thinking, what characters are there left?
I think
By
they
the
hook
end,
up. Do
yeah.
they not hook up in the films?
I don't remember them hooking up in the film.
No. I don't even think they do in the extended edition. I don't think it's even touched
I don't know
on.
where I've plugged that from.
Faramir's barely a character in the film.
Does
I don't
Gimli
think so.
get a girl?
He gets shat on by Denethor the
Gimli.
whole time.
Yeah, does
like
Gimli
barely,
end up
yeah.
single or does Gimli get a piece of that?
Fuck.
Gimli fucks.
Fucks the whole way through the film.
In the extended, it's just Gimli going balls to the walls for about half an hour.
You'll have to toss me.
Everybody tosses a dwarf.
That's the joke of the day. Come on, guys. That's the joke of the day. There we go.
I love Lord of the Rings.
He tricked you.
He didn't know it. He tagged that question just for that gag.
You'll have to toss me. It's disgusting. Okay, let's end this horror show. Question 4. What's the science of growing plants in liquid nutrients rather than soil? Nice, easy one. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sullivan to bet first.
I'm going to bet that Lorna doesn't know this.
Oh, it'd be amazing if you get this right. Ken.
Don't know. You've never spoken about
should I bet on
science
this
to me
one?
ever.
The next question is the hot star
Yeah,
point,
that was hard
which is
as
pretty
well.
tricky.
They're both hard.
Have you got a you know it?
I've only got you and know it. and
Absolutely
both of these
cursed.
are.
Cursed to have a you know it in this round.
I think Laurie might know this. And how many points does Laurie have? Which one are you? Purple.
Purple.
Laurie's had a big round.
Okay, that's true. But I think Laurie might know it.
Okay.
Just
I'm gonna-
based on his vibes.
Being a dweeb.
I'm going to bet that John doesn't know it.
All right.
I have to because I've got 2 left. So I've got to bet someone.
You didn't have to bet on me though, did you?
I got to bet on you.
No, yeah, you're right. Okay, I'm rude for a start. Rude. I don't think anyone knows this one, but I don't think anyone knows the next one either. Oh God, I'm in so much trouble. But I'm not going to bet. I'm going to bet this time. Lorna.
So, tactically, I need to use my don't know it on Ken either now or next round.
You don't have to bet on Ken. You just have to use it and get the point.
No, but I need to take him down though.
He doesn't.
It doesn't affect.
He doesn't lose a point if you bet on him. He just gains a point if you falsely bet on him.
Yeah, so actually I'm the
So you
worst
actually want to
person.
avoid betting on Ken
Yeah. You can bet on anyone else.
because if you get it wrong, he
fine.
gets your point.
There you go, Sally.
There you go.
Oh, you don't know.
Nice.
Come on, bet on me, Sullivan.
Sullivan, how many people do you think got this?
I went 0.
0.
I want 1.
2.
1.
1.
1.
I've gone for liquid newtology. I don't know science.
I just said horticulture.
Okay.
I've said propagation.
I did dumb boy science at school, so I wrote aquasynthesis, which is a made up word, I think.
I'm using all the sci-fi knowledge I have. This is often in like starships. They have like a deck that's devoted to this, and I've gone for hydroponics. Terry's nodding. Terry's nodding.
Hydroponics is a thing.
This is in System Shock 2, my favourite video game of all time. There's a whole level set on the hydroponics deck.
I
and it had
bet
water.
that John doesn't know this.
Thanks, woman.
It's ridiculous.
Thanks for those sweet points.
I can't believe you're suddenly cracking out the knowledge on this question.
Because it was in a video game, Rosie. That's the
For
reason.
fuck's sake.
I don't learn from books. I learn from pop culture.
That is why I bet on Laurie, because I think it's in video games.
Yeah. Lorna.
I wrote magic.
Perfect.
I really wish I bet that you knew it.
That's so good. Fingers crossed it's magic. So we should reveal the answer. The answer is hydroponics. In your face, Rosie. Thank you for that
Horrendous.
sweet point.
Ken, thank you for the point.
No worries. No worries.
I can't believe I got that
I
right.
absolutely wrote you off. I was just like, there's no way John could know anything about
We've
it.
learned something, haven't we, Rosie?
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
All right, final question, and it's an absolute doozy. Which?
Sorry,
sorry.
how many people got that right?
Just one.
One.
Just me.
Okay.
One gets a tick.
Huge. That's a huge round for me.
Nice.
Big round for John.
Thank you, Rosie. Final question. Which pop megastar also wrote children's book Lotsa de Kasha? Now that I say it out
I
loud.
literally think I've just remembered.
I think I've just remembered as well.
Yeah.
Never mind. We're going to start with Ken. Have you got any bets left, Ken?
No bets.
I've got one bet left. I'm going to bet that Lorna knows it.
Okay.
No, she's
My
gonna
whole
get a point.
thing.
She's gonna get a point.
You're pissing on Sally's biscuits here,
I
Rosie.
got to bet on someone.
Don't bet on the person second place.
Fucking hell, look at this.
I can't bet. I've got no
good.
bets.
No bets. I've got a you know it. I don't think anyone knows this.
Give it
but
to me.
I can't risk it on Ken.
Come on. I feel quite confident.
Do you? You know what? Go on then. I'll bet on Rosie, who's yellow. Done it. Lorna has bet already. Sullivan, your final bet of the game.
I think I'd just be giving someone a point.
Yes, do that. Do that to me.
I don't think any of you three know it. I think I'd just be giving you a point. And it's tactically, I have to just hold it.
It's absolutely fair.
And also, there's no Lorna. There's anyone I'm going to bet on. There's only one person I can bet on.
All right, Ken, how many people do you think got this
I
right?
put 0.
I put 1.
I don't know why for some reason I put 3. But we aren't revising that.
Yeah, I put 1.
I put 1.
I put 0.
0. Ken, who do you think wrote lots of Dakasha?
Was it Beyonce? I put Beyonce.
Okay.
I put Lizzo.
Oh,
Oh, that sounds good. I think lots of Dakasha sounds so terrible that I think it's Elton John.
Okay. I suddenly said it and was like, lots of Dakasha. Kesha? But I didn't think that at the time. I wrote Madonna, which is a terrible shout.
I wrote Madonna.
Oh, you did?
Madonna's
I
good.
also wrote Madonna.
Oh, it's not a terrible shout. Maybe we're all geniuses.
I mean,
Madonna might
I
be
went
true.
for it just because I think of
very
pop
down on
superstar.
myself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's a bit.
I don't know the answer.
Oh, she's nuts.
I have no idea.
It's loopy.
Yeah, I think it could.
So we had
so bad
we
this
had
round.
Beyonce, Lizzo. Who did you say, Laurie?
Elton
Elton
John.
Elton John. I think it's a good shout. And then
Madonna.
Then Madonna.
It's got like old person energy.
so
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. So
I think
that's
Madonna
true.
is right.
So Laurie could
One-
get a 3 if
1
if it is
0.
Madonna.
Yeah, 1 0 or 3. The answer is Madonna.
Incredible!
Oh my God.
Yes!
Oh my God, that is unbelievable.
So I would have got a fucking point off the you know it, Rosie Nichols had stolen it!
Do I get both of those points?
Yeah,
So
you get that point.
this
Yeah,
one
one.
because you bet on Lorna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then who bet on you?
You
I
did.
bet on you and you were wrong, you absolute hen.
I get it. Fantastic.
Oh, balls.
That's so nice.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, a nice turn up.
It sounded like someone who was a bit loopy and
Madonna.
definitely white. Who
hell.
wrote
Yeah,
that.
definitely
like,
right. 100%. I got so many of those right. And they were all guesses. All right,
Is
so
Madonna actually Italian? I was thinking it might be an Italian
Oh,
thing.
maybe.
Like lots of the
Ah,
cash.
yeah,
So,
that's a good point.
Yeah, I felt like it was.
Wow.
Okay, let's end with you, Ken. I'm going to start with you, Sullivan. How many points did you get?
I got 5 points from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lorna, how many points did you get? Or shall I come back to you?
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 from
Oh, not good.
1, 2, 3,
Not good for me.
5. Laurie, how many did you get?
9.
That's huge from Laurie.
Yeah,
1,
Laurie
2,
might have
3,
this.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But that is joint with Lorna. Ken has not gone yet. Rosie, how many did you get?
I got 7.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
No
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 as well.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then finally, Ken, how many points did you get?
I got 3.
Which means we have a three-way tie. What, including that one, Ken?
Yeah, including that.
Holy
I've got
shit!
two
Let's do a three-way tie.
I got Farron.
We've never had a three-way tie before in all our playtesting. Do you have some more questions, Gorge?
Yes.
So, we have a tiebreaker between 3, which has never happened before in many, many playtests, so I'm very, very excited to try this out. So we have Lorna, Ken, and Laurie are all on 21 points. So the way that a tiebreaker works is I'm going to ask a question, all 3 of them are going to write their answer down, and they have to bet either a you know it or a you don't know it on someone else before the answer is revealed. If they get the question right and their you know it / you don't know it right, they win. If you only get one of them right, you don't win. And play continues until one player gets both aspects of a question correct. If they're of the 3 of them, if 2 of them get it right and 1 doesn't, that player is eliminated and it becomes a head-to-head. Oh, wow. All right. So basically the same rules, but there's only 3 of you playing now.
Can we just play for fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can play fun.
Yeah.
No,
You can't actually. It's actually quite serious. We're trying to decide who's the best out of us lot.
Please, no fun while we're
Yeah, please. We're trying to
resolving
concentrate.
So this is the tiebreaker. The question is, which household appliance was originally known as a whirlwind? Which household appliance was originally known as a whirlwind? So our players have to get the answer right and they have to bet correctly on another player. And if they do both those things at the same time,
That's a good question.
they win.
That's a really good question. You could guess a few things.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
a few good options.
Yeah.
That's what I call my appliance, if you know what I mean.
Wink.
I'm talking about a sex toy.
Actually, that's what I put.
Lorna knows it.
Okay, so Laurie's going to bet first.
I'm going to bet first, and I'm going to go Ken knows this.
So Lorna to bet next.
I think I'm going to say Laurie doesn't know this.
Okay, I'm going to say Lorna does know it.
Okay, so Laurie, starting with you, can you reveal what you think the answer is?
Yeah, my big time guess is vacuum cleaner.
Interesting.
That would have been my guess.
I wouldn't have gone with that. What do you think, Lorna?
I think it's a dishwasher.
Oh,
A great guess.
I wouldn't have gone for that either.
I put washing machine.
I wouldn't have gone with that.
All
I thought
great
like a
guesses.
whisk.
Yeah.
That's my second one.
Oh, or tumble dryer, might be.
Yeah,
yeah.
I was thinking of that kind of vibe.
So, Laurie has bet that Ken knows it. Ken has bet that Lorna knows it, and Lorna has bet that Ken doesn't know it.
No, but Laurie
I
didn't.
don't think
So
anyone
that
can.
Laurie doesn't know it, and the answer is the vacuum cleaner. So, Laurie is correct in his answer, but who did you bet on?
I bet on Ken. And
You bet on Ken to know it, and Ken did not know it,
No.
which means we carry on.
No!
Laurie has not won. The tiebreak continues. Alan Turing almost qualified for the 1948 Olympics in which sport? That's Alan Turing almost qualified for the 1948 Olympics in which sport?
I actually think I know
No,
this.
I know what he.
Ken, you're better.
Being gay?
Yeah, that was
Oh,
it.
that's it. It was the Gay Olympics in 48, wasn't it?
fucking love the Gay Olympics. It's so good.
I love a gay Olympics.
These questions are so hard.
They are really hard.
I love it.
Repeat it one more time for me.
Alan Turing almost qualified for the Gay 1948 Olympics in which sport?
I've got a spot in my head. I'm not answering. But I've got...
We'll ask you
It's
before
hard.
we reveal the
It's
answer.
hard. It's hard.
So, do we have an answer?
Yeah.
Right, so Ken, who would you like to bet on?
I mean, I guess Laurie.
Betting that Laurie doesn't know it, Laurie?
I'll bet that Lorna doesn't know it.
And Lorna?
And then I'll
You can only bet on Ken. Does he know it or not?
I think I might know it.
Okay.
Whoa.
So, Sullivan, what do you think the answer is before we reveal it?
Well, he was a keen cross-country runner.
Oh.
So I'm going to go for like a marathon or long distance run of some kind.
What did you write as your answer?
Marathon. No, I didn't. I put down. Okay, this isn't. It's supposed to be funny, but I wrote down poetry because poetry was part of the Olympics.
It was.
Was it really?
It was
Yeah.
the early Olympics. Yes, it was.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Okay. Ken?
Archery.
Archery.
I put that he was a keen high jumper.
Keen high jumper? The answer is... It is the marathon. Holy shit. The tiebreak continues. So, new tiebreaker rule to make it slightly more difficult. If anyone gets the answer to the question wrong, they are immediately out. If 2 people get the answer right, the person that also got the bet right wins. So we are going to start losing players by elimination if they get the answer to the question wrong. Okay, we all understand.
Unless we all get them wrong.
Yeah.
In which case
let's
we all
get them
stay
wrong.
in.
In which case we're never leaving.
We get it.
In Greek mythology, what hero killed the Minotaur?
Shit.
It's not like you're writing a book on Greek myths or anything.
No.
Is it, Simon?
That's all good. Though actually, I'm trying to. I've got because I'm writing one about Medusa. I've got the person who killed her in my head, and I'm trying to remember.
Lorna, who would you like to bet on?
I think Ken knows this.
Sorry,
Ken now.
Ken.
Laurie knows it, I guess.
I think Lorna knows this.
So if anyone gets this answer wrong, they're out of here. But if they get it both right, they win, unless multiple people get it both right, and then we carry on. So, what do you think? Who do you think this is?
I think I could be wrong. I think it's Theseus.
It is.
I think it's Theseus as well, unless somebody comes in at the end and actually kills the Minotaur.
it's
But the story is about
definitely
Theseus.
Theseus.
Isn't it?
Theseus, right?
Lorna?
No, I wrote Homer Simpson. I'm out. Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah. I wrote Homer. Well, not Simpson, obviously. But I wrote Homer.
Oh, shit.
I couldn't remember the name of the guy.
Okay. Ken.
I put Theseus.
Theseus.
I wrote Theseus.
Okay, so
Which means.
Homer was incorrect, which means Lorna is out.
And I didn't win that.
No.
But Ken.
Wait.
But Ken
Ken's won the game.
has bet. Ken got the answer
whoa,
right.
whoa.
And bet on Laurie who got it right, which means the winner of this game is Ken Chang.
You started writing so quickly.
Thank God.
It's like, Lorna's writing. Good.
You just got Lorna'd.
You just got Lorna. How appropriate. The game
Lorna
ends
by Lorna.
with a Lornering. So that was the first ever public game of You Know It. Did you have fun, guys?
It was
It was great.
So
So
good.
much fun.
I loved it.
So if you would like to get yourself a copy of You Know It, you can back it right now on Kickstarter. The link went live with this video, so you can find the link below. There are lots of great rewards. If you back us on Kickstarter, you can play Werewolf with us. You can play the game with the whole design team. There are signed copies, there are badges, there are tickets to our launch party. There's all sorts of stuff. So please back that and support us if you can. And if you can't, that's absolutely fine. Please just share this video and tell people about it. It's going to be up for a month, but even after that, that'll be where you can still buy yourself a copy of the game. It's really, really fun. There are 1,000 questions in the game, so you can play it 66.6 times before you have to get another pack of questions. There is a backer tier where we're going to have special NRB questions, which we didn't have time for today, but you'll be able to back that and get a copy on Kickstarter with the extra questions. I think that's everything from me. This has been so fun.
Join us next week on Board Game Club, where we're going to be playing Ra.
3, 2, 1, get on board!